Nothing screams wealth and power quite like driving around in ridiculously luxurious cars. And there are a lot to choose from if your bank account can handle it. So as the year comes to a close, let's have a look at some of the most expensive cars of 2020. Welcome to Luxury by Design. But before we get into that video, don't forget to hit that like button if you're new to the channel, as that helps us out a lot. Subscribe with the notification bell for more luxurious videos just like this one. Ferrari LaFerrari FXXK Evo. Going for $2.7 million, the FXXK Evo is the Ferrari's answer to the question, how much faster can it go? Retrofitting the old LaFerrari to make it a track-only car, this supercar can produce over 1,036 horsepower and handle speeds of up to 210 miles per hour. Given the Formula One level speeds and the fact that it's a track-only car, all the owners of its 40 units leave their cars with Ferrari for exclusive use on track events. Koenigsegg Jesko. Behind the comfortable seating, Apple CarPlay, and dihedral synchro helix doors of the Jesko lie a true wonder of human ingenuity. With an engine produced from the accumulation of knowledge from previous Koenigsegg cars, the one held within the Jesko produces a whopping 1,600 horsepower that reaches speeds that no one has ever tried on conventional roads before. Considering all of this, it has a well-deserved price tag of $2.8 million. Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio. Made as a tribute to the late chairman of Pininfarina's design house, Sergio Pininfarina, this unit is more of a showpiece than it is an on-the-road car. Taking inspiration from the mythos that the same design house birthed into existence back in the 90s, the Sergio exudes a serene and almost futuristic feel that more than makes up for its market price of $3 million. Bugatti Chiron Poursport. A Bugatti that was made to trump all other Bugattis, the Chiron Poursport is called the purest form of a Bugatti. With massive improvements to the engine, chassis, and even the gearbox, you could say that this vehicle was in a league of its own even compared to other manufacturers. This pinnacle of driving technology doesn't come cheap either, with a price tag of $3.3 million. Mansory Bugatti Veyron. Made in partnership with the famous coach builder, Mansory, Bugatti took inspiration from the design of their previous work. The Veyron improved it and gave the world the Bugatti Veyron. This still features the same V motif that the previous Veyron was made famous for, with major improvements to its interior and performance that resulted in a car that's worth $3.4 million. W Motors Lykan Hypersport. You might remember this car from the skyscraper scene in Fast and the Furious 7, but its fame wasn't completely owed to that little cameo. With a holographic dashboard display and actual diamonds in the headlight, this car spoke for itself about how luxurious it was. And if it wasn't enough to convince you, maybe the $3.4 million price tag on it would. Pagani Huayra BC Roadster. Meant to be the last Huayra model ever to be made, with only 4 units were created and sold at $3.5 million, but they were more than enough to deserve the title of the final model. Coming in a black, red, and silver color scheme that paired well with its tan leather seats and wood shift knobs gave it an elegant and sophisticated feel. Its performance isn't anything to scoff at either, with 800 horsepower under the hood. Lamborghini Sian. With a state-of-the-art lithium-ion supercapacitor pushed to its limits on an automobile that neither comprises speed or weight, the Sian is one of the most innovative models that Lamborghini has put out this year. With a top speed of over 200 miles per hour due to its 819 horsepower engine and a design that pays homage to the 1970s Countach, its price tag of $3.6 million is more than worth it. Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300+. How many times have we said the word Bugatti so far? If the Veyron previously mentioned here could reach top speeds of over 200 miles per hour, then the Chiron Supersport's namesake 300+ proves truthful, as its top speed easily goes over 300 miles per hour. As a true testament to the continuous improvement of human ingenuity, this car is rightfully priced at $3.9 million. Lamborghini Veneno. Being one of the Lamborghini's most iconic cars, with a brake horsepower of 740 and an innovative design that incorporates both aerodynamics and cooling into a stylish exterior, the Veneno is easily marketed at $4.5 million. Koenigsegg CCXR Cervita. Perhaps one of the rarest cars in existence, The Trevita, which means three whites, has a unique carbon fiber diamond weave to its exterior that gives it a breathtaking finish. The process to make that weave is so difficult that only two models were ever made. One is with Floyd Mayweather, and the other to the person who can afford its $4.8 million price tag. Pagani Huayra Imola. A car that's built for one thing and one thing only: speed. Its design, engine, and even its paint was put together to reduce the overall weight of the vehicle as much as possible, which, combined with its 820 horsepower, results in an absolute speed demon on the road that not many cars can hope to match. You could purchase this car for the immense price tag of $5.4 million. Bugatti Divo. When it comes to high-level performance, Bugatti has always been one of the leads. Now with the Divo, not only can a Bugatti car maintain its insane speed in straight lines, but also at turning points. The real gem in this supercar is its brilliant aerodynamics. Though it's only as fast as the standard Chiron, but it's able to lap corners 8 seconds faster. Only 40 of this special edition sports car were manufactured at $5.9 million each. Bugatti 110. If our earlier entry had only 40 made, our next one release only had 10 of this marvelous supercar ever made. For those who have long since been fans of Bugatti, you might be familiar with the EB110. When the company was liquidated, the EB110 was the only sports car manufactured from 1991 to 1995. The 110 pays homage to the said classic by combining its 200+ miles per hour speed and fitted with the bodywork of today's Bugatti. It also has added downforce and improves upon the Chiron by shedding almost 45 pounds. The result is an outstanding, one-of-a-kind car that truly deserves its $9 million price. Rolls-Royce Sweptail. This $13 million car's most distinct feature is its tapered rear end, which invokes a sense of pleasure and class that only Rolls-Royce can pull off. Oh, but the luxurious vibe doesn't end there. The Sweptail's interior surface is fitted and covered in wood and leather, with a glass roof that covers from front to back. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. For most, the Pagani Zonda exists in the same fantasy realm as the Batmobile or the iconic Bond cars. This supercar has already launched itself into legendary status, not only with its whopping $17.5 million price, but with its completely distinct look and intimidating Mercedes-Benz 7.3-liter naturally aspirated engine. Its body is completely roofless and features rear wheels partially covered by a carbon fiber panel. The Italian manufacturer Pagani decided to release only 3 models, retaining one for the founder. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. The Bugatti train ain't over just yet. In an attempt to recreate and perfect the sophistication and mysticism of the classic Type 57 SC Atlantic, and of course carry its legendary status, the La Voiture Noire was born. The one-off hypercar can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.4 seconds, with a horsepower of more than 1,500 in each wheel. Though its price was originally $13.4 million before taxes, news outlets have confirmed that an unknown buyer bought it for $18.7 million, the highest car price ever. And there you have it, folks, the most expensive cars in 2020. So what do you think of these expensive supercars? Let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And if you're new to Luxury by Design, hit that like button, as that helps us out a lot. Subscribe with the notification bell so you never miss out on future uploads just like this one.